Hey guys, 66 here, and today we will be discussing reasoning in Blue Eyes. No, not the type of reasoning, I'm talking about the card. Reasoning is a limited card in Yu-Gi-Oh that works especially well in decks with levels that are all over the place. In case you didn't know, reasoning reads, your opponent declares a monster level. Excavate cards from the top of your deck until you excavate a monster that can be normal summon/set. If that monster is the same level as the one declared by your opponent, send all cards excavated to the graveyard. If not, special summon the selected monster, and send the remaining cards to the graveyard. What this means is that you get a free summon, and some mills, especially if you have unsummonable monsters. Most summonable monsters in Blue Eyes are level 1, and sadly enough, 1 is quite commonly called when reasoning is activated. This is because there is a deck called Infernoid, and that deck only has one normal summon, which is a level 1 called Infernoid Decatron. Infernoid is the main deck that uses reasoning because it gets a stupid amount of mills with it, so the opponent calling 1 is quite likely. However, most Infernoid decks play 60 cards in order to use grass, so finding some way to signal to the opponent that you are not playing 60 can make them think you are taking reasoning, and call 4 instead of 1. You can also try to bluff them out, tell them how you drew so bad you couldn't set up scales the last round, basically trick your opponent that you were playing something you are not. Make them call a level other than 1 or 8. Which brings me to my next point, you can potentially hit a Blue Eyes, giving you a Synchro or Z's material, or just a beat stick. Basically, reasoning is a less consistent version of E-Tally for the entire deck, that can also occasionally mill well. The power is obviously quite high, though the consistency of the card is quite questionable. It also sucks to top deck or use in game too, cause the opponent will know what you are playing. You could always side it out, but it still sucks to top deck. As for the things you summon that are actually good, Master is decent as a tuner that you can use in grave, the stones are good for the same reason. Blue Eyes or Spirit are nice because they are level 8, Glow Up is nice too, and any other level 1 tuner is decent for Synchros or Linkuriboh. Overall, the things you summon are pretty good. The only bad cards I can think of are hand traps outside of Valor, or the King of D. Those can still be link materials, but yeah, they kinda suck to hit. I think that reasoning is really nice in Blue Eyes, and that it is overlooked by most. The levels in Blue Eyes are not exactly too random, but that just makes it more unique and interesting. The opponent will probably be shocked when you activate reasoning. Also, they will almost definitely ash it if they are holding ash. In conclusion, I think that reasoning is pretty cool in Blue Eyes. If you have never thought about reasoning in your Blue Eyes deck, maybe consider adding it. If you have any ideas on the topic, leave it in the comments section below. That's going to be all for today guys, take care y'all, bye.